What if your breakfast, the one you've trusted for years, is actually speeding up memory loss, weakening your muscles, and silently draining your energy every morning? Hi there, friend. If you're over 60, you need to hear this because the truth is some of the most popular breakfast foods in America are quietly harming older adults like you and me every single day. We're not talking about fast food or donuts. These are meals many seniors believe are healthy, but they're secretly linked to inflammation, blood sugar crashes, and accelerated aging. In fact, studies show that 98% of seniors over 60 eat at least one harmful breakfast item every single week without even realizing it. The damage isn't always immediate. But it builds over time until one day you notice. You feel more tired in the morning. You're forgetting small things. Or your balance and strength just aren't what they used to be. But here's the good news. You can reverse much of the damage just by making a few simple changes to your morning meal. Recent research shows that swapping out even one bad breakfast choice can help protect your brain, stabilize your blood sugar, and even rebuild lost muscle over time. This isn't about fat diets. It's about giving your body what it truly needs based on science, not trends. So, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 4 worst breakfast foods seniors should avoid, and the 4 best ones you should be eating every day to stay strong, sharp, and independent. Before we dive in, let me ask you, what do you usually have for breakfast? Leave a comment below. I read every single one. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Lifestyle and tap the bell so you never miss a chance to feel better, live stronger, and age on your own terms. Now, let's start with the 4th most harmful breakfast, one you've probably eaten this week without thinking twice. Let's talk about something that might surprise you. Those little instant oatmeal packets you've been told are heart healthy. They might be doing you more harm than good. I know. They seem harmless. Warm, quick, easy. The box even says whole grain or good for cholesterol. But here's what the food companies don't tell you. Most instant oats are highly processed. That means your body digests them very quickly, causing your blood sugar to spike just minutes after you eat. Even worse, many of these packets are loaded with added sugar, often 18 g or more per serving, plus sneaky ingredients like maltodextrin, which spikes insulin even faster than sugar. What happens next? You might feel okay at first, but an hour later, you're tired, shaky. Maybe even a little irritable or dizzy. Sound familiar? That's not just getting older. It's a blood sugar crash. And here's the thing. If you're over 60, your body doesn't recover from those swings like it used to. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate high glycemic breakfasts like instant oats had 47% more inflammation for up to 6 hours after eating. That's half your day. Over time, these sugar spikes increase your risk of insulin resistance, muscle loss, and even memory decline. Now, if you love oats, don't worry. You don't have to give them up completely. There's a better way. Try switching to steel-cut oats. Soak them overnight. Cook them slowly and skip the sugar. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or berries if you like. Your body and brain will thank you. Now, let's talk about another healthy breakfast food that might be sneaking just as much sugar into your morning. Flavored yogurt. This one's even trickier. You know, the kind that comes in the little plastic cups with fruit on the bottom or a swirl of vanilla. It's often marketed as a healthy start to your day. They tell us it has calcium, probiotics, and that it's light or low fat. But here's the truth. Some flavored yogurts have more sugar than a candy bar. I'm not kidding. One small serving can contain up to 22 g of added sugar. That's more than 5 teaspoons of sugar before 9 a.m. And on top of that, most brands add artificial sweeteners, thickening agents, food dyes, and chemical flavorings to make it taste like real fruit. The problem, all those extras can seriously disrupt your gut health, increase inflammation, and throw off your immune system. For seniors, that's no small thing. One study in the Journal of Gerontology found that older adults who ate high-sugar dairy for breakfast had a 34% increase in inflammatory markers within just 2 hours. And that kind of chronic inflammation has been linked to faster muscle loss and cognitive decline. Even the low-fat or fat-free versions are risky. When they remove the fat, they often replace it with, you guessed it, more sugar. But here's the thing. Healthy fats help regulate blood sugar and make you feel full longer. Without them, you're more likely to crash mid-morning and feel hungry again. So, what should you do instead? If you enjoy yogurt, switch to plain Greek yogurt. It's rich in protein, probiotics, and has no added sugar. Add your own fruit or a dash of cinnamon for flavor and you'll still get all the benefits without the sugar bomb. Up next is a big one. It's something millions of Americans eat every single day thinking they're doing the right thing. But it turns out breakfast cereal might be one of the most deceptive foods on the shelf. Here's one that might really surprise you. Breakfast cereal. Even the ones labeled multigrain, high fiber, or heart healthy can be one of the worst ways to start your day. It's true. So many of us grew up with a bowl of cereal and a splash of milk. It feels like a safe, simple choice. But for seniors, it's anything but. Most cereals, even the so-called healthy ones, are made from refined grains stripped of fiber and nutrients and processed into quick-digesting carbs. That means your body absorbs them fast, flooding your bloodstream with sugar, just like eating a cookie. Some even contain fruit juice concentrate, malt extract, or syrup-based coatings that aren't obvious at first glance. And those no sugar added claims often just clever marketing tricks. According to the British Medical Journal, seniors who regularly eat processed breakfast cereal have a 21% higher risk of type 2 diabetes. Another long-term study found that people over 60 who ate cereal daily had a 36% higher chance of gaining belly fat, the kind that raises inflammation and messes with hormones. And here's something most people don't think about. Cereal is soft and easy to chew. Which is why many seniors with dental issues choose it. But what feels gentle now can cause long-term harm, weakening your muscles, disrupting blood sugar, and draining your energy day after day. If you're short on time in the morning, there are better options. Ones that are just as easy but far better for your blood sugar, energy, and brain health. We'll get to those shortly. But first, let's talk about the #1 most damaging breakfast food that's still served in nursing homes and kitchens across America every single morning. White toast with margarine and jam. This one's a triple threat. Let's talk about a breakfast that looks innocent but packs a dangerous punch, especially for folks over 60. White toast with margarine and jam. It's simple. It's fast. It's a classic. But the truth is, this combo may be the single most damaging way to start your morning. Why? Because white bread is nothing more than refined starch. It's stripped of fiber, minerals, and anything that slows down digestion. The moment you eat it, your blood sugar shoots up fast. It's like drinking a can of soda on an empty stomach. Then comes the margarine. Usually made with industrial seed oils like soybean or canola. These oils are known to cause oxidative stress and chronic inflammation, which can damage your cells from the inside out. And if you add jam on top, that's pure concentrated sugar. It's like turning your toast into a dessert with zero protein or healthy fat to slow things down. Studies show that seniors who regularly ate refined breads with trans fats were 48% more likely to experience cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study found a 34% drop in insulin sensitivity just from eating this type of meal in the morning. But the effects don't stop there. Meals like this can weaken your immune system, shrink your muscle mass, and even damage your blood vessels over time. You might not feel it right away. But your body does. And yet, it's still served in hospitals, nursing homes, and kitchens every day. You deserve better. And the good news is there are simple science-backed breakfasts that can do the opposite. Reduce inflammation, fuel your muscles, and protect your brain. So, now that we've covered the 4 worst breakfast foods, let's turn the page. Coming up next are 4 powerful foods that every senior should be eating each morning. Starting with a tiny seed that packs a massive health punch. Let's start rebuilding with one of the simplest and most powerful breakfasts you can eat. Chia pudding. I know at first glance chia seeds don't look like much. They're tiny. They don't taste like much. But don't let their size fool you. When soaked overnight, they turn into a soft pudding-like texture that's gentle on your digestion and full of strength-building nutrition. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds provide 10 g of fiber to support your gut and stabilize blood sugar, 4 g of omega-3s to reduce inflammation and protect your brain, and a slow, steady energy release that lasts for hours. No crashes, no fog. That's especially important for older adults. One study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that seniors with higher fiber intake improved insulin sensitivity by 39%. Another showed that omega-3s helped reduce muscle loss by up to 30%. Plus, chia seeds are great for gut health. They act like a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your digestive system. And as we age, gut health becomes more important than ever for immunity, nutrient absorption, and even mood. The best part, it's easy to make. No cooking, no chewing strain. Just mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with 1 taku cup of almond or coconut milk. Stir and refrigerate overnight. In the morning, top it with a few berries or a sprinkle of cinnamon. That's it. It's the kind of breakfast that quietly supports your muscles, joints, brain, and energy without weighing you down. Up next, we're looking at a surprising breakfast food that most people overlook, but it can boost circulation, oxygen flow, and brain power in just a few days. Let's talk about beet smoothies. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Beets for breakfast. But stay with me because this one simple addition to your morning routine can do wonders for how you feel, especially if you're over 60. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide. That's a compound that helps widen your blood vessels and improve circulation. Something that naturally slows down as we age. And what happens when circulation improves? You get more oxygen to your muscles, more fuel to your brain, and a noticeable lift in energy. In fact, a study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who drank beet juice daily experienced 19% faster walking speed, 21% improvement in muscle oxygenation during activity. Even more impressive, a separate study at Wake Forest University showed beet-rich breakfasts enhanced frontal lobe function, the part of your brain responsible for memory and decision in just 4 days. And don't worry, you don't have to eat raw beets. You can make a simple, delicious smoothie using 1 to 2 cups of cooked beets, a splash of water or almond milk, a squeeze of lemon, or a few berries to balance the earthy flavor. Drink it 30 to 60 minutes before any physical activity, and you might feel more alert, more mobile, and more confident in your steps. It's a small habit that supports mobility, mental clarity, and circulatory health. All crucial as we age. Now, speaking of strength, our next breakfast food is a classic that's finally getting the respect it deserves. Pasture-raised eggs. Let's crack this one open. For years, eggs were unfairly blamed for cholesterol and heart issues. But now, science is finally setting the record straight. Eggs are one of the most complete nutrient-dense foods you can eat, especially as you age. 1 large pasture-raised egg gives you 6 g of high-quality absorbable protein, choline, a brain-up-supporting nutrient. Most seniors are missing vitamin D, B12, selenium, and even omega-3s. All essential for aging muscles and memory. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed at least 25 g of protein at breakfast retained 45% more muscle mass over time than those who started their day with mostly carbs. And that protein in eggs, it's easy to digest, making it ideal even if you've had issues with chewing or appetite. But it's not just about muscle. Choline supports the neurotransmitters that keep your memory sharp and your thoughts clear. And omega-3s and vitamin D in pasture-raised eggs help fight inflammation and strengthen bones. How you cook them matters, too. Skip the margarine and vegetable oils. Instead, cook them gently in olive oil or grass-fed butter. Try them poached, scrambled, or soft-boiled for a digestion-friendly start to your day. So, if you've been skipping eggs out of habit or old fears, it might be time to bring them back. Your muscles, brain, and energy will thank you. And now we've come to the crown jewel of breakfast for seniors. The one food that can reverse oxidative stress, sharpen your memory, and power your body. All before lunch. Let's talk about wild blueberries. If there's one food I hope you'll add to your breakfast starting tomorrow, it's this. Wild blueberries. Not the big watery ones from the supermarket, but the tiny, dark, nutrient-packed kind found in the wild or freezer aisle. Why? Because wild blueberries aren't just fruit. They're brain food, muscle fuel, and natural medicine all in one. These little berries are packed with anthocyanins, potent plant compounds that have been shown to reduce inflammation, reverse oxidative stress, improve memory and cognitive function. In one groundbreaking study published in Nutrients, seniors who ate just 1 cup of wild blueberries every morning saw noticeable improvements in memory and attention after 90 days. Another study found a 52% decrease in inflammatory biomarkers. A huge win for joint health, heart health, and longevity. And the best part, wild blueberries don't spike your blood sugar like other fruits can. They support smooth energy, better coordination, and even faster physical recovery after activity. You can enjoy them in so many ways. Mix them into plain Greek yogurt. Stir them into chia pudding or simply toss a handful into a smoothie. Frozen wild blueberries are just as powerful as fresh. Sometimes even more because they're picked at peak ripeness. It's a small change, but one that can make a real lasting difference in how you feel each day. Sharper mind, steadier steps, stronger body. So, now that we've walked through the 4 worst and 4 best breakfast choices for seniors, let's take a moment to reflect and talk about why breakfast matters more than ever as we age. Breakfast isn't just a meal. It's a message to your body. Every morning, you have a chance to either support your memory, strength, and energy, or quietly chip away at them. Foods like instant oatmeal, flavored yogurt, cereal, and white toast with margarine might seem harmless, but over time they can cause inflammation, blood sugar crashes, and even muscle loss. But here's the good news. It's never too late to make a change. Swapping in chia pudding, beet smoothies, pasture-raised eggs, and wild blueberries can help reverse damage, protect your brain, and keep your body strong. These aren't trendy superfoods. They're simple, science-backed choices that truly make a difference. So, I'd love to know, which breakfast are you planning to swap out this week? Leave me a comment below. I read everyone and your story might help someone else feel inspired too. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe to Healthy Lifestyle and tap the bell so you don't miss future tips to help you stay strong, sharp, and independent every single day. You have the power to take care of your body one morning at a time. Let's do it together.